My name is Marie. I am 15 years old. I live with my mother and my stepfather. Our house looks normal from the outside. It has a green door and white windows. There are flowers in the garden in the summer. People who walk by do not think anything bad is inside. But they are wrong. Inside, it is not safe for me. The walls seem to hold secrets. The air feels heavy with tension. Every day, I wake up with a heavy feeling in my chest. It is like a big rock sitting on my heart. I open my eyes and wish I am somewhere else. I wish I am in a different, happy house where people laugh and feel safe. But I am not. I am in my own room in that house. My stepfather, Mark, is often angry. His anger is like a dark cloud that fills every room. It is not always about big things. Sometimes, it is about a plate that is not clean enough, or my shoes left near the door. But his anger feels very big to me. It makes my stomach hurt. My hands shake when I hear his voice rise. My mother sees it. I think she does. Sometimes, her eyes look sad when Mark shouts. But she never stops him. She never tells him to be quiet. She never tells him to stop being angry at me. She just looks away. Or she tells me to listen to Mark. She says, "Marie, just do what he says, or don't make him upset." This makes me feel very alone. It makes me feel like I am the problem. I try to be very quiet. I try to be very good. I try to clean everything just right. I try to disappear. But it does not work. Mark always finds something to be angry about, and I am always there. I move carefully around him because I don't want to face his temper. One evening, Mark is very angry. I forgot to put the garbage bin out. He yells at me for a long time. His face is red. His words are like knives. I stand there, not moving, trying to make myself small. My mother is in the kitchen, washing dishes. I hear the water running. She does not come to help me. She does not say anything. When Mark finally stops, I run to my room. I lock the door and sit on my bed. I cry very quietly so no one hears. My heart hurts so much. I want my mother to hug me. I want her to say it is okay. But she did not come. The silence in the house feels louder than Mark's shouts. The next day, I tried to talk to her. My mother sits at the kitchen table, drinking her coffee. I take a deep breath. "Mom," I say, "Mark. He is very mean to me." My voice is quiet, almost a whisper. I look at her face. She looks down at her coffee cup. She does not look at me. "Marie," she says, her voice soft but firm. "Mark works very hard for us. He gets tired. You just need to be more careful. You need to help more." My eyes fill with water. "But he scares me," I say. "He yells so much." My mother finally looks at me. Her eyes are not angry, but they are not kind either. They are tired. "He doesn't mean it," she says. "He just wants what is best for you. You need to try harder to understand him. He is your stepfather." She gets up and walks away. She starts to clean the counter. It is like she cleans my words away too. I feel a cold knot in my stomach. She does not believe me. Or maybe she does not want to believe me. It feels like a heavy door has closed. There is no way out. My hope slips away like sand through my fingers. After that day, I stop trying to talk to my mother about Mark. I just stay quiet. I spend a lot of time in my room. I read books, I draw pictures. I pretend I am in a different world. At school, I try to act normal. I smile at my friends. I do my homework. But inside, I feel like a secret lives in me. A heavy secret that makes me tired all the time. I am always watching, always listening, even at school. I am scared of going home. I am scared of what Mark will say or do. The school bell feels like a warning that I must return to that house. One day, something happens that makes the heavy door open a tiny bit. It is not a big thing, not like the other times. Mark breaks my special drawing book. It is a book where I keep all my best drawings, pictures of flowers and birds and places I want to go. It is my secret world. He finds it on my desk. He says it is messy. He rips out pages and throws them on the floor. He laughs. That night, I could not stop crying. It is not just about the book. It is about everything. It feels like he rips away a piece of me, a piece of my heart. The next morning, I go to school with red eyes. My face feels heavy, like it carries the weight of my tears. My English teacher, Ms. Davies, sees it. Ms. Davies is a kind teacher. She always has a warm smile. Her classroom feels safe. She gives us books to read and shows us movies about brave people. She knows I like to draw. When I walk into her class, she looks at me. "Marie," she says, her voice soft. "Are you okay?" I shake my head no. A tear rolls down my cheek. I try to wipe it quickly. My hands shake. She comes closer to my desk. "Do you want to talk after class?" she asks. I nodded. My throat feels tight. Her kindness feels like a small light in a dark room. After class, everyone leaves. It is just me and Ms. Davies. The room is quiet. The sun shines through the windows. It feels calm. I sit at my desk. Ms. Davies sits at hers and looks at me. "You look very sad, Marie," she says. "You can tell me anything. I am here to listen." Her voice is gentle. It is the first kind voice I have heard in a long time that is just for me. I look at her. My heart beats very fast. It is like a little bird trying to get out of a cage. I remember my mother telling me to be quiet, to not make problems. But Miss Davies' eyes are warm. They are not judging. They make me feel like I can breathe again. I start to talk slowly. My voice is very small at first. "My stepfather. He is not kind," I say. The words feel big and heavy as they leave my mouth. Miss Davies just listens. She does not interrupt. She does not look away. I tell her about Mark's anger, about the yelling, about feeling scared. I tell her about my mother not believing me. I even told her about my drawing book. As I speak, the heavy knot in my stomach starts to get a little bit smaller. It is like letting out a very long, quiet breath. When I finish, I feel very tired. I waited for her to say I am wrong, or that I need to listen to my mother. But she does not. Instead, she nods gently, her eyes full of care. Miss Davies gets up and comes to sit next to me. She puts her hand gently on my arm. "Marie," she says, "I believe you. What you are going through is not right. It is not your fault." Her words are like a warm blanket around me. I have not known how much I need to hear those words. I start to cry again, but this time, it is different. It feels like a sad relief. We need to get you some help, she says. You need to be safe. Her voice is steady, and it makes me feel like someone is finally on my side. She tells me she will call someone. She says she will call a social worker. I am scared. I have never talked to a social worker before. I do not know what will happen. But she promises me it will be okay. She promises she will stay with me. And she does. She stays with me when the social worker comes to the school. The social worker, a lady named Mrs. Evans, is also very kind. She asks me questions. Gentle questions. I told my story again. It is still hard, but it feels a little easier this time, with Ms. Davies there. Her presence makes me feel stronger. That same day, after school, Mrs. Evans took me to a new place. It is not a police station, like I fear. It is a special home for children who need a safe place. It is called the Haven House. When we arrive, the house looks friendly. There are colorful flowers outside, just like a normal home. Inside, it is bright and clean. It does not feel dark and heavy like my house. My mother and Mark are cold. They are very angry. My mother calls me on Mrs. Evans' phone. She is crying. She says, "Marie, what have you done? You have ruined everything." Her words make the knot in my stomach come back a little. But then I remember Ms. Davies' words. It is not your fault. I hold on to those words. They feel like a shield. At Haven House, I meet other girls. They are also there because their homes are not safe. I am sad, but also a little relieved. I have a clean room, a soft bed. No one yells. No one makes me feel small. The women who work there are very kind. One of them is named Ellen. Ellen is a warm lady with a soft voice. She has a kind smile. She teaches me how to cook simple meals. She listens when I want to talk, but she also understands when I want to be quiet. She makes me feel like I am allowed to take up space. It takes time to feel safe. Every time a door closes loudly, I jump. Every time someone raises their voice, even in a joke, my heart races. I sleep with a small light on in my room. But slowly, things start to change. I started to trust Ellen. I started to trust the other girls. One girl, Tara, is 16 years old. She has a bright smile and kind eyes. She tells me her story, a little bit each day. Her story is different from mine, but it also has pain. We share secret snacks and tell each other jokes. We draw pictures together. The drawing book Mark ripped feels far away now. But I start to draw again in a new book Ellen gives me. Tara says my drawings are beautiful. She makes me feel good. Her friendship feels like a gift. One afternoon, about 2 months later, Ellen tells me I have a letter. A real letter, with my name on the front. My heart beats fast. It is from my mother. I take the letter to my room and sit on my bed. My hands shake a little as I open it. I am scared of what it will say. I think she will be angry again. I brace myself for more pain. But the letter is different. My mother's handwriting is messy, like she has been crying when she wrote it. My dearest Marie, I know you are angry with me. You have every right to be angry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry for not listening to you. I am sorry for not protecting you. My heart hurts thinking about how scared you must have been. I was scared too, Marie. I was scared of Mark. I was scared to be alone. I made bad choices. I did not believe you when you told me about him. I closed my eyes. I made a terrible mistake. I should have been there for you. I should have been a better mother. I have been thinking a lot. I have been talking to Mrs. Evans. She helped me see things clearly. She told me I need to be brave. She told me I need to make things right. Mark is not in the house anymore. He left. I am living alone now. It is quiet. Too quiet sometimes. But it is peaceful. I miss you, Marie. I miss your laugh. I miss your drawings. I miss everything about you. I know it will take a long time to fix things. Maybe you will never forgive me. But I want to try. I want to be your mother again. I want to listen. I want to be safe for you. Please, can we talk soon? Can we try to rebuild what we lost? I love you, Marie. Always. Love. Mom. I read the letter many times. Tears run down my face, but they are not just sad tears. They are mixed with a strange kind of hope. My mother finally sees. She finally understands. It is a very big step. I know it will not be easy. The pain of the past is still there, like a shadow. But a new light has also come into my heart. She is ready to be brave too. Her words feel like a small bridge to something new. I talked to Ellen about the letter. She listens carefully. It is okay to have mixed feelings, Marie, she says. Healing is a long road. And forgiveness that takes even longer. But this is a good start. I decided I want to talk to my mother. Not right away, but soon. I want to see if she means her words. I want to see if she has really changed. I feel nervous, but also a little hopeful. A few weeks later, Mrs. Evans told me about a new foster family. They are a kind couple, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson. They have a big garden and 2 friendly dogs. I go to visit them. Mrs. Johnson has a warm smile, and Mr. Johnson tells funny jokes. Their house feels calm and full of love. It feels like a place where I can truly be myself. It feels like a place where I can trust. The dogs wag their tails, and I feel a warmth I haven't felt in a long time. I moved in with the Johnsons. It is still hard sometimes. I still have bad dreams. But every day it gets a little bit easier. Mrs. Johnson always makes sure I feel safe. Mr. Johnson always makes me laugh. I started going to a new school. I find new friends. I even joined an art club. I draw pictures again. Beautiful pictures that are full of color and hope. My drawings feel like a way to tell my story without words. I started to meet with my mother too. At first, it is with Mrs. Evans in a safe place. It is awkward. We both cry. We talk about Mark and about the past. It is hard to talk about. But each time, it gets a little easier. My mother is different. She listens. She looks at me. She apologizes again and again. She shows me that she is trying. I do not forgive her all at once, but I start to believe. Maybe one day we can have a real connection again. Each meeting feels like a small step forward. My life is not perfect. The hurts are still real. But I am not living in fear anymore. I am not alone. I have people who believe me, people who care about me. I have Ellen, Tara, Ms. Davies, Mrs. Evans, and my foster family, the Johnsons. And now, maybe, I also have my mother back. I have found hope again. I have found my voice. The road ahead is long, but I know I can walk it. I am brave, and I am finally safe.